India Today tracks this huge development coming in from Maharashtra. A big setback to the Ranas. Big setback as the Bombay High Court refuses to quash the FIR against the Rana couple. In fact, MP Navneet Rana, her husband MLA Ravi Rana, both of them are currently in police custody. They're in judicial custody for at least the next 14 days. They'd appealed to the Bombay High Court to quash the FIR against them. Now, the Bombay High Court dismisses Rana's plea, seeking quashing of the FIR against them. High Court has said, and I quote, "Declaration to recite a religious verse in someone else's residence or on the streets is a breach of that person's personal liberty." This is exactly the words of the court, saying that threatening to recite Hanuman Chalisa on the streets is illegal. This is more or less what the court has deemed. The court further says persons in public life are expected to act with responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. Those who are active in public life are expected to act responsibly. Is not an extra but a basic expectation. However, the court dismisses the plea now, stating that the state was justified in holding apprehensions about law and order situation being disturbed. Here's a huge setback against the Rana couple. In fact, both Navneet Rana and Ravi Rana, independent politicians who are currently in judicial custody for 14 days, hope to find some respite from the Bombay High Court. They filed a plea asking for the quashing of the FIR, but the Bombay court now refuses to quash the FIR, holding up the judgment of the Bombay police. Let's take you through the reactions coming in. It's particularly of the lawyer of the Ranas who's speaking to the media right now. Let's hear it.
See, the petition that was filed for quashing of the second FIR 506 of 22, which has been registered for offences of 353, that is preventing a public officer from discharge of his official duty or obstructing a public officer from discharge of his official duty. The case of the prosecution is that on the 23rd of April 2022, they went to the house of Ravi Rana and Navneet Rana at 5:15 p.m. Between 5:15 p.m. and 6 p.m. they were at their house. They went there for the purposes of arresting both of them in connection with the earlier CR 500 of 2022, which was registered against them for offences under 153 capital A and other related charges under the Maharashtra Police Act. The most important fact which was brought to the notice of the court was, since they claim that they were at the house between 5:15 p.m. and 6 p.m. in connection with arresting in the CR 500 of 22, our case is that the presence of the police officers in the house at that time was not in discharge of their public service.